So we're going to explore and have a play with the Swan palette. I've done swatches already, so just go back into my reels if you want to have a little look at the swatches, etc. This is what the Swan palette looks like. It's meant to be for medium skin tones, aka I. Out of the Deer and the Swan, I think I prefer this palette anyway because it only has one finishing powder, whereas the Deer palette has two. This one has a finishing powder, a bronzer, a highlight, and then 3 blush shades. Got a nice kind of grouping of colours to play with. I'm going to start with the finishing powder in the shade Dim Light. Kind of just want to smooth this over your skin, and it's supposed to give you a little bit of glow back, make your skin look more skin-like. You can definitely see what that's doing to my skin. Bronzer is in the shade Natural Bronze. The Deer palette, the bronzer really didn't show up. Ooh, yes, that is showing up. No bronze and bronze. I think I'm finally getting to experience the Hourglass experience because that Deer palette was definitely too light. I think I didn't get the full Hourglass experience. It looks so nice in my viewfinder. It looks really nice in my mirror as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because I've only got 2 cheeks and there's 3 shades here. I think I'm going to do the 2 lighter shades on the apples of my cheeks and then blend the darker one in towards the back. Let's go in with Luminous Coral. They definitely pick up quite easily on the brush, definitely showing up on my skin tone. It's got these very mini shimmer particles throughout the formula, which is translating on the cheek. It doesn't look like glittery or speckly. Middle one is called Sunset Flush. That one is looking lighter in the pan. It is showing, but it is on the milder side. This one is again a glowier blush. You can see these gold kind of glitter flecks running through the formula. I definitely need to build this shade up more than that one. You can see it, but it looks a lot more natural. So if you like a natural blush colour, that is the one to go for if you're my skin tone. If you're deeper than me, I'm not entirely sure that that's going to show up. Probably will show up more like a highlight or a blush topper. Kind of see the max amount of colour payoff we can get. I think that's probably the max you're going to get. Very pretty nonetheless. Final blush shade, which is Mauve Fusion Pigmented. So I'm going to go with the light hand. That is such a beautiful, almost like a wintry purple shade. I am excited to try that on its own. I think the difference here is a little bit bigger for you to see that purple really shine through. This is definitely a matte shade. Highlight finally, Golden Hour, and we're just going to focus that here. Glitterier than I imagined. My shade depth is like the lightest shade depth you can go for this to show up as a highlight. You can actually almost see the golden shade of it. If you're lighter than me, then it will show up a lot more gold with a gold backing, if that makes sense. It's not like a sheen of a highlight. If you're lighter than me, you probably will want to use this again as a blush topper almost instead of a highlight. Final thoughts. Definitely much better suited to my skin tone than the Deer palette was. Like the bronzer literally looked like I can use it as a finishing powder. It barely showed up. The bronzer is definitely showing up. The blushes are more punchier. The highlighter shade might be the only problematic shade if you are medium but slightly lighter than me and you wanted to go for this palette because the light palette is too light, like it's more for fair skin tones. You probably will want to use the highlight just as a blush topper and not an actual highlight. This is the bronzer shade in the Deer palette. This is the bronzer shade in the Swan palette. Definite deepening. The Swan palette is definitely more suited for my skin tone and possibly slightly deeper than me. The only reason why I'm saying that is for the bronzer shade. Don't know that the bronzer is going to show up as much if you are slightly deeper than me, but we're going to try out the Fox palette soon. At the moment, the Swan palette is a definite win for me. I finally understand the hype about these Hourglass powders. It's called ambient lighting and I get it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Swan palette. Do you think it looks good on me? Have you tried it? Do you like it? I'm excited to hear your thoughts and I will see you soon in the next one.